Hey y'all, welcome to DC10 Presents. I'm your DM, Ben. Yeah, obviously we're really good at the streaming thing. Not that it matters, because no one really watches this. But anyway, for those of you who watch afterwards, we are really good at this. Like I said, my name's Ben, late to the party. Today, I am joined by Cody.
Hi.
And by Fox.
Hello.
And by Rian.
Hello.
And by Joe.
Love you.
And Matt.
Oh, hi.
And Mike.
Hello.
Quiet Mike. And Pancake.
I mean, I could be loud.
No, you're fine. Anyway, and if you haven't joined us before, this is where we nerd out and we play some D&D. Mainly for us, but also for you. So, last week we had kind of a side quest, I guess you'd call it. We ran one of our old campaigns as a one-shot for part of the wrap-up. Go check it out on our YouTube channel, youtube.com, DC10 Presents. I don't think we have any other announcements other than the fact that we are missing Chris tonight. He decided a date was more important than D&D.
No.
No, we're happy for him.
Imagine
and
being happy.
I know, right? Imagine. But with that being said, let's kick tonight's episode off. Last time we left off, you guys had made your way out of the lowlands forest with only 2 of your 3 mammoths, and then returned back to the giant city at the top Titan's Peak. You were beset upon by the 2 young dragons that you had failed to kill earlier. However, you did manage to settle that score. Before returning, the other unblooded, however, made it there before you. So you guys missed out on that little pot. But a few of you guys went to bed. The rest of you guys stayed up with Tark and Veer partying into the night. And we will open the next morning. Some of the mountain roosters crow as the sun comes up over the frosted western range. Those of you who stayed up partying wake up in various states of hungoverness strewn throughout the city. The rest of you wake up in your little kind of apartment area that Tark Veer had given you guys. The sounds, the sounds of everyone kind of beginning their daily tasks and everything fill the city, as well as the smells, the scents of breakfast being cooked, meats being cooked and prepared, bread being made. I will say eventually you all meet back in this little room. One of the giant servants brings you guys a platter of food to share between yourselves. Yeah, and the morning is yours. Welcome back, Arms of the Kraken. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna eat some breakfast.
Some brekkie? I'm in.
I'm gonna locate my
me some
missing
brekkie.
shoe.
All right, make an investigation check for me.
Your other shoe?
Yeah, missing, so I was drunk as fuck.
Oh.
Pretty much
Nim's on one leg on water now.
Nim's entire time at Titan's Peak has been a state of drunkenness. An 11 investigation. It takes you the vast majority of the morning, but by probably we'll say 10 or 11, you do manage to find your shoe. Somehow, it is on a second floor gutter, on the second kind of tier of the city. But you do manage to retrieve it.
Yay, shoe.
Oh, thank God.
Is there more mammoth? Is there any leftover mammoth for breakfast?
You guys are eating some sort of cooked meat. There's a little bit of some lighter dried meat, as well as some, looks like some dried mushrooms, a couple little pieces of fruit. How they got it up here, I do not know. But, and then a large loaf of bread.
Ooh.
I'm going for the carbs.
Meat.
Yeah, Hareson's just gonna
walk out all sad still, not over Manny, and just like look for the nearest vegetable or fruit on there.
Like I said, there's some dried mushrooms.
Yeah, he just doesn't know which one's nearest. He's just not even caring. He's just reaching for whatever he can find.
Okay. It's almost like the texture of beef jerky, but spongy. It's kind of a weird sensation.
Ugh. Oh boy. he's pretty fucking bummed.
I'm gonna go over and see how he's doing. I'll-
See how Hareson's doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna see. He looks
looks-
pretty bummed. So...
Looks slightly depressed at the moment.
Hey, what's the matter?
Are you like sitting or standing next to him?
I'm gonna sit like where you're sitting. I'm gonna sit right next to you.
He's just gonna fall limp
Yes.
and like let his head rest on you and be like, Penny?
Oh, I'm just gonna pet him. Say it's okay.
Who's a good boy?
His little leg's gonna start kicking out to the side a bit.
Scratch his ear.
No, yeah, Hareson's pretty bummed.
Eventually, you do feel a little bit better. Your group
Oh.
is trying to cheer you up, but
Fair.
the hurt still lingers.
I think he'll be okay. He's a tough mammoth. I mean, remember how hard he fought when we were fighting him?
Yeah,
Well, when you were fighting him, I was hiding.
yeah, you're right. He was pretty tough.
Yeah. So, I mean, he'll be okay.
He could kill a dragon if he tried. He could.
Yeah.
He'll be.
Yeah,
he'll
and
be- he's got plenty of dragon meat. He'll be okay.
Yeah, he's got plenty of meat to survive. He might even get stronger than a dragon because he eats that dragon.
Maybe he
Yeah.
grows wings from eating it.
And the
Yeah.
giants are going back there anyway, so maybe they'll help him out.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. Is there,
Hareson's gonna eat a little bit more vigorously now.
is there anything else anyone else would like to do this morning before you guys begin heading out?
I'll just kind of, I'll like walk in and get some breakfast and
Okay.
just kind of like, because I didn't party last night, so I'll just be like refreshed and not hungover.
Are we long rested now?
Yes, you are long rested.
I'll take my food up and find like a balcony with an overlook of, view of the valley.
It's not so much of a valley as you're just on the tallest peak in this mountain range.
Yeah.
You can kind of see over the entire thing. And actually, as you sit there and eat, looking over kind of the southern part of Kamarund, out past the kind of western range and everything like that. But eventually, you hear this thunderous. There's this loud roar and cry, and from the backside of the mountain, this massive blue dragon appears, flying high up into the air until it's just barely a speck as it leaves the range.
Oh, we lose sight of him.
Yeah, eventually you do lose sight.
Which direction was he going?
Kind of to the south.
Okay. Bastard.
I literally thought he was gonna land.
He came back for round 2, baby. Oh.
All right.
I will say, as Dez walks in, you guys can see kind of Empire Strikes Back-ish. Clonk is half built, just like the torso, the arms, and the head in his backpack as he walks around, and Clonk's just like sitting there, like working on the mask that you guys had found in the sewers. Every time that Dez like bends over or something, he like kind of almost loses it for a second. But
There's like one time where I turn to get some food and I like knock him into a bowl behind me.
Desparoux, be more careful.
Yeah, I just like grumble as I get more food.
Des, you sit down in a chair and just like smash him against the backrest.
Whoops.
Oh, damn, sorry. Eventually, you guys do eat your fill, though. And as you guys exit and kind of look towards the outer wall, you guys can see a few of the... actually, 2 of the giants that had joined you guys on your previous journey They seem to be loading supplies onto their mammoths. Your 2 remaining mammoths are still kind of tied up next to the gate or whatever, and Tarkvir seems to be down there just kind of talking to them. They're a little further off than what you guys can hear.
Do we go check them out and see what they're doing?
Yeah, that might be our escort party.
I'm gonna start walking there.
Okay. As you guys approach, Tarkvir kind of notices you and he turns. So, today's the day we part. Not gonna lie, gotten a little used to your presence around here. I don't cry much. Not gonna cry today. But these new brothers of yours will escort you down the mountain. They have my instructions to stay away from the orc encampment until you can persuade them that we are no longer fighting. And then on your signal, they will approach and begin interacting once more together.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for all of your hospitality.
Sure. And Tarkvir looks like he is blind still, and so like as he looks in your direction, his like gaze is probably like 2 or 3 feet to your right, Zannah. But he nods towards you.
I try and wave like with no avail, but like over here.
So, just remember, things get tough. And when you finish your adventuring, you always have a home here. Past the trials, you're one of us, if not a little bit smaller. Okay, a lot smaller, but still.
I look up and I say, okay, maybe a lot smaller.
Well, then we'll see you someday soon, or later.
I'll hold you to that.
You won't be
little
seeing
one.
us though.
He's either ignoring that statement or he didn't catch it. And just to remind you guys, Levi is like translating this whole conversation to you.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe Levi just kind of kept that one to himself.
Yeah.
Come on.
So I know he's not here, but I like to think that like because we've been having like conversations with him, but actually what was happening is like Saint's mouth was open, and just like anytime you guys talk, it automatically translates it to Giant, and anytime they like talk, it automatically translates it to you.
He's just set to translate.
Yeah, he's just in constant translate mode. But I don't know. That's just been like the image in my head the whole time that you guys have kind of been up here.
Call him Saint 3PO, human giant relations.
There you go.
I was literally about to say he's C-3PO.
By the way, Star Wars campaign streaming starting tomorrow.
Oh shit, we are? Oh
Oh,
god.
shit.
Oh god, I gotta commit. Okay.
Picked a. You guys are off by one crazy episode.
All right.
You guys ready to roll out?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
How many days left do we have to get back to that lady
2
for his
for the potion.
soul?
Yep. It's not for his soul. It's till the potion is ready.
Or okay.
You have 2 days.
Okay.
We gotta be there or
Which
be
is enough.
square.
All right.
Because it took us a day to get to the orc camp.
Yeah, so remember when you guys were at the orc encampment, the fast way was to just go up the mountain, and that would have taken you guys probably 8 to 10 hours, but it was going to be like more fraught with danger, and so you guys took the caves through, and that took you guys about a day and a half.
Equally fraught with danger.
Yeah, I think we might have to deal with the danger this time.
Yeah, there was plenty of danger down there too.
Well, the giants were going to be the danger. They were going to see you guys coming.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
It was like the choice between a frontal assault on the city and you guys going in the back door.
Well, then I say we just take the 8 to 10 hour route.
Yeah, that's the way you're.
Yeah.
They're planning on taking you back. It's just down the mountain.
Yeah.
No longer fraught with danger.
You are the danger.
You're damn right.
The one who knocks.
Yeah, especially Grimm over here.
No, we're about to be the ones who walk.
Technically, Big Mammoth and Little Mammoth are going to be the ones that walk. You will be the ones that ride.
Mammoths are fraught with us.
Thracken gets up on Big Mammoth and begins kind of getting everything ready, getting the bridle situated. By the way, I forgot to mention, since your return, your mammoths have been outfitted with actual, like, saddles and bridles. It's not just, like, the rope that's sitting there.
Oh shit.
Fancy mammoths.
Very nice.
So, how do you guys want to divide
Can I
yourselves
take the reins on the other one?
up? Who was that?
Nim.
Nim? Okay. Nim, yeah, you go up to Little Mammoth, and have you controlled Little Mammoth before?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it doesn't have any like new person shock with you or anything like that, and being around the giants and around you guys for the past several days, it's kind of grown accustomed to your presence. But you guys kind of make sure that everything's tight, comfortable. Load your packs up on the back. Who's getting on Big Mammoth and who all's getting on the Little Mammoth?
I'm getting on little.
Okay.
I'm getting the little
Yeah.
one.
You guys all talked at the same time, and all I heard was
We're all getting on the little one.
except for Thracken.
All right, I see how it is. Just you and
Well,
me,
I think
bud.
we only
Well,
fit
Little's-
4, so
Little's my buddy.
Yeah.
We're stacking. Now, I'm going to go on whichever one I rode in on.
Levi, you were Little Mammoth.
Yeah.
So really,
Little
the only person that is that needs to make a choice is Hareson.
Oh, I already said little, but if that's full, I'll go big.
Okay. So Hareson and Thracken
Everybody
are
wants
currently
Little.
on, or Hareson, Thracken, and Dez are on Big Mammoth, and Nim, Zannah, Levi, and Grimm all atop the Little Mammoth. Your guys' escorts kind of leave before you do. Thracken and Nim, if you guys would make an animal handling check for me.
I certainly can.
And don't drop this mammoth, please.
Oh,
That is a bloody little whore 20.
An 8. Okay. So Nim, your mammoth is more docile of the two, and as she begins to exit the city, you look back behind you, and Thracken's mammoth is like just kind of sitting there, trunk like reaching out and grabbing into the feed, like the feed trough, and just like sitting there, like grabbing as much food as it can as it's like backing towards the gate. Like, oh, just one more bite. Just one more bite. No, and it'll take a couple steps forward and grab another bite. And then
Thracken?
eventually, Thracken, you do get it to behave. And it
Yeah, we're
trumpets
done.
loudly before you guys all leave the Titan's Peak.
I don't think I named him yet.
No, you guys have just called them big and little.
What about Biggie and Smalls?
No.
Please, please.
I like it. Biggie
I
and
like it.
Smalls it
Biggie and
is.
Smalls.
You're fucking
Big-
killing us.
E and Smalls.
Big E.
Yeah.
Big E. Yep.
All right. I need to change that in my notes real
Smalls
quick.
with a Z.
Yep, that's the way I was gonna do it. Journal, Mammoth Riders.
Just a big E.
But the little one is Big E. And it's
Like a capital E.
Just one big E.
capital E.
E stands for Eustace.
All right, we got Big E and Smalls.
Big Eustace.
So as I'll be describing stuff, if you guys want to stop an RP or anything like that, just kind of interrupt me or whatever. But you guys do leave the city, and after probably about 30 minutes, the city has faded into the cloud cover behind you and its natural camouflage. It takes you guys about an hour before you leave the frozen highlands of the Western Range and the Titan's Peak and get more into kind of that tundra-y midland area that you spent the vast majority of your time in. As you guys are walking down, again, you're probably 200-300 meters behind your escorts, but you just look out and you guys can see the massive just expanse of the mountain range. You guys didn't come, you're heading more to the east now instead of, which is more of a less steep like incline, and so the transitions between like biomes aren't as quick as when you guys were going like directly to the south on your task. And so the views and everything in this mountain range are just kind of breathtaking. You guys can see what look to be like rams and other kinds of like mountain sheep that are like climbing up sheer cliff faces. You guys can see hawks flying through and hunting every once in a while, swooping down into the plains and grabbing some little animal. But the entire range just seems to be full of life. It takes you guys another several hours. You guys do stop for food, kind of a little break, before continuing on. And eventually, just right around nightfall, Nim and Des, you would be the first two to notice, as you're kind of moving into the larger trees of the lowlands, there are other figures moving in the trees, just almost like shadows.
Well, hey, Nim, do you see that?
Yeah, I do. What the fuck is that? And I'll try to squint my eyes, take a closer look, try to identify it.
You can make an investigation check or a survival check.
Oh fuck yes. Thank you. Fuck.
12? Okay. You don't get like a clear look at them, but they do seem to be of a familiar stature. Large and muscled, however nimble and quick moving through the trees. They all appear to be humanoid, roughly 6 to 8 feet tall.
I think I know who they are.
Could I also squint and look?
Go ahead, make a nature investigation check.
Nature?
Or investigation.
Oh, okay, yeah, same for me.
Just as he's looking, I think it's the orcs.
Or,
I'll
my
say
bad,
that.
survival or investigation.
Well, it's not going through to the tabletop, but I rolled a 16 plus 4, so dirty 20.
Dirty 20, okay. You do manage to catch a slightly better view of one of them, and you can see kind of the gray-green skin of the Clan of Clouds works, as they seem to kind of be stalking your guys' path back to their enclave.
Thracken?
Hey, yeah, what's up?
I think your friends have caught our scent. I try and kind of like motion towards one. I don't know. You know what I mean, like point.
Oh, all right. Let me see if I can figure out how this thing works real quick, and I'll give the Foehammer a little tap and try to get it to light up with the jewel.
Okay, the jewel doesn't actually like light up unless you're using one of the abilities. It's more of just like a status piece, if that makes any sense.
Oh, okay.
It's not like a calling, like a beacon that shines out or anything like
I
that.
gotcha. I'll just holler out and be like, "Hey, don't you be shooting no arrows at us." I'll put the
Just
weapon
like
on you.
that, exactly like that.
You haven't seen any of them, so you're just like yelling this out into the forest, in Orcish, and make a persuasion or intimidation check for me.
Oh, persuasion or intimidation. Well, those are both the same, so intimidation it is. 11.
11. Okay. There's no response from the trees.
All right, I think they got the message.
One of
We're
your
clear now,
escorts,
boys.
one of your escorts, kind of turns around, and in giant, "What are you yelling in the forest?"
I'm gonna say I'll reply back to them in giant. We have a tale. There are orcs following us in the.
You don't
trees.
have a tail. The mammoth has a tail.
We're being followed.
That one
As
has
I-
a tail. And he points towards Des.
Oh, huh? And I'm like turning around, like looking.
You have tail feathers.
Yeah, that is true. I do have tail
I'm
feathers.
surprised you didn't.
Oh,
point to
I'm
Harrison.
not gonna tell him what he said. I just want I want him to
Oh.
wonder why he pointed at
Yeah.
this.
You
Just to
see-
wonder why.
You see me just like start to like look around, kind of worried. Like I don't like act like worried. You can kind of tell I'm just silently freaking out.
Okay,
I do like that little.
make a
like,
performance
like,
check for me.
Like,
Huh?
Make a performance check for me, Des.
Performance?
Yeah.
So my rolls aren't going through, so I'm just gonna roll it through this with the +1.
That's fine.
Features.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you're
19.
cool as a cucumber.
Like you see a bead of sweat though.
So I don't know what you mean by you have a tail.
I said, we're being followed.
Well, I don't smell them.
There's orcs in the tree line.
They each begin to like grab towards their weapons. Just
No.
the past the recent fighting that has happened between them.
Yeah.
They instinctively reach for their weapons.
Remember, peace. This is a
Peace.
diplomatic mission.
What's diplomatic?
No killing.
Are you still translating, or are you just leaving your group in the?
Yeah, but not as condescending.
Okay. Oh, but I like smashing the little green guys.
Well, that's probably a thing of the past now.
Guess I'll have to find something else to smash. And they both kind of pull off of the road, and they're like, "Well, if we're in their territory, we were ordered to hold back until you give us a signal. So I guess this is where we part. But if you need me to smash a little green guy," and he like does the fist in the palm, like,
That'll be okay.
it's okay to smash the
yeah.
green guys.
No.
Oh,
No.
We're okay. We don't need any green guy smashing.
okay. These giants are definitely far lower intelligence than Tarkvir.
Yeah.
So
I couldn't tell.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not doing like a stupid voice. Yeah, he says, "Oh, I want to smash the green guy." We'll give you guys the signal when we're ready.
what's the signal?
Hey, you guys can come over now.
We can come with you now. And they both
No,
like
that's
they
the
start to get
signal.
up and
Nope.
get back on their mammoths.
I start rubbing my forehead. No, stay here. The signal is we'll let you know. You'll know.
Oh, but I don't know the
Wait
signal.
until how about wait until you hear music, and I'll play a song, and then you'll know.
What song would
Signal.
that be?
I'll play a pretty song.
So listen for a pretty song.
Yes.
But what if I can't hear the pretty song?
Then that's not the signal yet.
You have to hear the pretty song, and then that's the signal.
Okay. And that's the signal to go smash the little green guys.
No,
No,
that's
no,
the
no.
signal that you can come to the orc camp,
Oh. Okay.
where there will be no smashing of green guys.
We're gonna be friends with the green guys.
Yes. Well,
That's one of
And
them
it's-
fancies, yeah, and then you can smash her, you know what I'm saying?
I'll get to smash a green
I'm-
girl.
I did not translate.
How about you be friends with the little green guys, and then you can smash other things together?
I'll think about it.
I think that's the best.
Okay,
way to
well,
do
while
it,
you
man.
think about it, we're gonna go.
Okay. Until we hear the pretty song.
Yes.
Yes.
We stay here till we hear the pretty song.
And what do we
Yeah.
do with the green guys?
Be friends and then smash the little green girls.
I know, no.
No.
God damn it.
There's no smashing of green.
So many things wrong with that.
Alright.
Hareson's just gonna like, he's gonna like raise his finger up like he's about to say something, and he's just gonna like, kind of sigh, turn around, and go, "Yeah, whatever."
Eventually you guys do leave the two giants to whatever it is that they're gonna do. Well, they wait for you. They're like talking back and forth to each other as they're like reaching into their packs and like starting to pull supplies out and stuff. As you get closer, Thracken, if you would make a nature check for me to try to remember the path and or where exactly the enclave is.
Nope.
We're going this way. And you just kind of head off in a direction. Anyone else who is proficient in nature, you guys can add to the roll if you want.
I'm
Could
not.
it be survival instead? Because like
Nope.
Sure. Make a survival check.
yeah.
There we go.
It does take you guys about an hour, Nim, before you realize that Thracken has no idea where he's going. And you eventually, you spur on Smalls and you begin moving ahead of Thracken and basically taking control away from him as they begin following you in the proper direction. But right at about nightfall, you guys do reach kind of the opening before the cliffs where the enclave is hidden. And knowing where to look, you guys can see kind of the camouflaged guard towers, and you guys can see, you know, some of the huts and stuff, even through their natural camouflage up into the mountain. But you guys have returned, and as you enter into the clearing, a familiar black arrow lands right in front of your mammoth. Ah, who goes that?
It's me. Don't you be doing that now. I told you. I told the others. Put the whooping on you.
I'm new. Who are you?
Go get Uncle Axe.
I don't know who an Uncle Axe is.
He's really new.
Hey, you really
Actually,
need
this
to
is all
get out of
work,
here.
Sean.
I thought your name was new.
I mean, it could be. No, New's my brother.
Well, what's
Don't
your
get the
name?
chief.
The Chief Axel. Or I could get Chief Axel.
Go get Chieftain Axel.
All right. Like, goes down. Another orc takes his spot. Who are you?
Good guess, you're new.
I am new.
I knew. I knew you had to be new.
How'd you know my name was new?
Because your brother told us.
Did he, that little squat green bastard? He's not supposed to be telling people my code name.
What's his name? It's so you can get back at him by telling it to us.
He's new.
You're both new,
Yeah,
or is he new?
I'm new and he's new.
Oh, I
yeah,
get
that
it.
makes sense.
Totally makes sense.
NEU and NEW. It's an orc thing.
Oh, if you're gonna be dumb, you better be strong, huh?
Exactly. This one's got it. He looks like he's dumb.
No, you're right. I'm real dumb.
Shortly thereafter, the gate opens up and you can see the naked chested, covered in kind of pelts and the skulls kind of hanging off the pauldrons, as well as the large battle axe carried by a very large orc with a graying gray beard. You did it, you little bastard. At least you returned alive.
Uncle Axe, come here, you big bitch.
Thracken, as you take a step off, or you jump off of the mammoth, a black arrow hits the ground in front of you. The chieftain looks up and is like, "Get down here, new!" And both new and new get off the guard tower, come down there, and he just like butt strikes him in the face with his axe. And he's like, "Can't you see he's one of us? So, show me. Did you get it?"
Oh yeah, it's right here. And I'll hold up the Foehammer.
Right where it's meant to be. Say again.
Nothing.
No, what'd you say? I missed it.
Said it's like a drug deal.
It is.
Stuff.
Did you get the stuff? Right where it's supposed to be. You only got 4 more left. You've already made it farther than your father.
Have you seen him?
I haven't. But,
The last
about
I saw
30
him, he was
years.
out- Yeah, he was out wandering. He just took off, and I haven't heard from him since.
He's out there somewhere. The bastard's too stubborn to die.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I did see a spectral manifestation of him. Him, the granddad, and what I can only assume is one of our other ancestors.
Well, that doesn't sound too good, buddy.
Oh no, it was great. You know the guys that have been flitting around our enemies? That's them.
I'm with
Yeah,
your
but
horny little
in
friend
my-
there. If you're seeing
my
the
experience-
spirits, it doesn't mean that they're probably around this plane anymore.
You're probably right. I do have a real big concern. You guys have a school set up here, Uncle Axe?
What's a school?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That was the answer.
What's a
Right.
school?
It's
Have you ever heard of pre-K?
It's where you do learning.
Oh, we
No,
got places to learn. Yeah, we teach the youngs how to kill things. Random
Yeah.
travelers that we captured, put in the arena.
Yeah, I'm talking about other types of learning. That's all right. That's something we can.
What else is there to learn besides how to fight and how to survive and how to kill things?
I'll teach you
Your
that
history?
once I get all.
What
the
about, like,
clans
math?
together?
What's math?
Yeah, guys did say it. No, not yet.
Numbers?
What's a number?
So
Well-
if you have 2 stupid humans and you
They're all
kill one of
stupid.
them, how many humans do we have left?
I don't know, because I kill them both.
Okay.
Well, you're-
Oh, but you.
And then how many? So
how many
are
did you kill?
All of them.
Oh, you motherfucker.
And that leaves how many of them?
Too many.
But they're all
Breakfast.
gone. You killed them.
Leaves us
Okay,
breakfast.
we'll work on it. We'll work on it.
Don't worry about it. We'll get a school set up once we get all the clans united.
Back to what you were saying, though. Last time I saw your pa, he was heading to treat with the White Scars. So, but like I said, that was 30 some odd years ago. If you're seeing his spirit, then maybe that didn't go off too well.
Thought he was too stubborn to die.
I mean, he is, but I said that before I learned that little Thracken was seeing ghosts.
White Scars. Ain't that the group
Yeah,
that
that's the one.
shanghaied us on the train?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's them.
Yeah, the big mean bastards. Loud. Yeah. They have control of most of the Central Plains. Move in fast, kill everything.
Any tips on dealing with them?
Don't.
Yeah.
They were the first to break away from the clan.
Why?
Most likely the most stubborn.
For orcs, strength means everything. And when the Foehammers lost their power, people started leaving. Some of us kept the family ties. Others said, fuck it. And that's what that little doohickey there represents. He points to the actual Foehammer that Thracken carries around. The leader of all the clans carries the Foehammer there, along with the 5 stones of the 5 individual clans, symbolizing that they all work together. This one's got a long way to go, but if he's anything like his pa, he can probably get it done.
When was the last time it was united?
The War of the Dragon Lords.
Would I know how long ago that was?
A couple centuries, 200-300 years. If you remember way back when we started this campaign, there's very few left alive in the world who remember the War of the Dragon Lords.
Yeah.
Oh, so I want to explain to Uncle Axe everything that transpired up on the mountain. I want to fill him in about the big blue giant suspected blue dragon. And now he had some kind of control over him.
As you're telling the story, he looks a little like browbeaten and sad, and you get done with it, and you're like, "So you didn't kill him? You were supposed to go up there and kill him, Thracken."
No. No, I was supposed to get the
I
jewel
get
back.
that, but it was implied that you kill him.
If we cross paths again, he will meet his end.
I was talking about all them damn giants up there.
Oh, well, you know, I wanted trying to turn a new leaf in orc kind. You know, we can't just go around killing everybody.
But if you turn over a leaf, it's still just a leaf.
Yeah, but it's a different side of the leaf.
What?
Different attribute to it.
Tell him how we killed a bunch of dragons.
Oh yeah, check this out.
And you go on, as you're telling the stories, and it gets later and later into the night. Eventually, you guys kind of move out of the plains. Yeah, out of the plains in front of the gate. Yeah, you guys head kind of up onto the cliffs where the large kind of fire pit was in the middle. You guys can see some of the female orcs get some large spits out and begin roasting meat over the fire and bringing out more meat, dried meat for you guys to eat, as well as, you know, some other platters of meat for you guys to eat.
Meat to eat.
Yep, meat to eat. And basically, as you guys are telling stories back and forth and talking and everything, they do... you guys talk kind of long into the night, and food is prepared and shared between everyone. Some of the younger orcs, as you guys are telling the stories of the dragons and stuff, are like oohing and awing. Yeah.
Oh,
I would like
Xander,
to
do
remind.
you want to play your song?
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't forget about the 2 giants that are waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so play my song
Are they
now.
good to come here
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, we explained that there's a truce now.
As
And
long
they're
as they
accepting the
hold up
truth.
to it, we'll hold up to it, but you can't trust a giant as far as you can throw them.
Well, so long as you provide them with, in their words, little green girls, you should be okay.
Wait, no.
What? No,
No,
that was
not
no.
their words.
No,
they did
didn't
not say that.
He literally said little green girl. Or
He
little,
literally didn't say
little-
that.
What did he say? He said little green girls.
I'm
earlier.
gonna attempt to cover Harrison's mouth.
Okay.
With my hand.
I never said that, so I don't know where you got that.
That is true. He said he wasn't
Oh, okay.
translating that part.
Okay.
Oh, Pancake said it, and I thought you responded in that part.
Oh.
No,
We're gonna
I
have to
said
watch
I
the
didn't
VOD.
say that.
And I kept going on with
making
the
a joke.
joke, which is where the
Oh, the joke wasn't translated?
no.
Smashing
No,
little green
okay.
girls.
Yeah, gotcha. I thought that part was translated.
No.
I thought we all walked away horrified by that guy.
No.
I've been doing my absolute hardest to
I
make-
was like, I was doing it for the most part. I was trying to tell what you were filtering, what you weren't. That one I thought went through because I thought it was like
I've
he
been
said no first, and then he went on with it. I was like, oh fuck, okay.
Levi has been trying his hardest to do small little changes to translations for diplomacy's sake.
And I, as your slightly inebriated DM, continued the joke probably a little further and meta-y than it should have been, so...
Okay, I'm
But it
caught up
was
now. I'm caught up.
Okay, so am I good to play the song?
We almost just started a war.
Yeah, I'm sure that would have went over so well.
But yes, as far as you can tell, you are good to play your pretty little song.
So I get out my ocarina and I start to play a really pretty song.
Okay, make a performance check for
song.
me.
Okay. And the song will be like a bardcore version of all of the queens with your kings on the throne song.
Oh, damn, I don't know what that is. Natural 20. Awesome.
Oh, nice.
You start off kind of quiet, playing kind of alongside Thracken's retelling of the fight with the dragons and everything like that, kind of adding to it or whatever. And then you guys realize that you haven't summoned the giants back here, and they're probably doing God knows what out in the wilderness. And so you start playing louder and louder, and everyone's attention goes from Thracken's story to your playing, and you begin jamming out on it. You go up onto one of the kind of higher tiers on the cliff as you reach a crescendo, and the song kind of echoes out into the valley. And by the time that you're done, everyone is completely awestruck, and they all just begin clapping for you and cheering and everything. And then eventually the room falls quiet again. Or the room,
I'll stop,
the
I'll look around.
encampment. How about that?
I stop and look around to see my applauding crowd, and I just do a bow. I'm here all night.
Hey, Thracken.
I was about to say, hey, Uncle X.
Hey, Thracken.
Hey, Uncle X.
Hey, is that one mated yet?
Not from what I have seen in the...
To be a chieftain, you must have a good mate. That one would make a good mate for you, Thracken.
Well, why don't we worry about that later, Uncle? We gotta get everybody united first.
Right, as this kind of awkward conversation is happening, though, you hear, "Giants approaching! Giants approaching! Attack! Get to your battle stations!"
No.
No.
While the attention is on me, I say, no, they're coming to meet. Remember, we're gonna be friends.
Well, I'm gonna turn them into meat.
No. They're coming to talk.
Giants can't talk.
Yeah, they can. They just speak a different language.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Giants
There's this one in my
approaching!
mouth.
And New continues running in, just yelling that giants are approaching, until he gets up to Axe, and Axe just like grabs him by the face, like entirely just face palms his hand. No, shut the fuck up before I take your jaw and feed it to the mammoths. So,
And if New and the Giants have a conversation, we're all fucked.
Uncle X, I was gonna ask you, do you have one of them extra dire wolves?
No.
Oh, do you want to trade the dire wolf for a big old mammoth?
No.
Oh, come on. I'll wrestle you for him.
I raised Sheba from a pup. She's been with me longer than I knew your dad.
That's fair.
If you want
Wait,
one, though,
if she has pups, can I have one?
I will give it to you as a wedding gift.
No. What?
Kraken, honey, when are you bringing home a child?
Thracken.
Oh my god.
You gotta continue wanting to eat some grandbabies. Uncle Axe needs some nieces and nephews. Eventually, though, you guys can feel kind of the ground below you thundering with footsteps, and you hear a muffled coming as New is still in Axe's grasp. And finally, Axe lets go, and he's like, "Giants are coming!" And just without missing a beat, Axe takes both hands and puts it in New's mouth and just rips his jaw off and like unhinges the upper part of his mouth and like lays him on the ground as he's just like gurgling and freaking like thrashing and stuff. Sometimes it's possible to be too dumb.
That's true.
So, are you gonna make an introduction?
Yeah. These are...
Well, you guys go out back to the front gates or whatever, and as the gates open up, you can see one of the giants is looking towards you. The other one is faced away from you with his finger 2 knuckles deep up his nose.
I knew he was eating buggers.
Turns around. Ooks, and they begin like reaching for their weapons. Completely forgetting what was going on. Other New is like, the giants are attacking! And grabs his bow.
I
have my hand in my hand.
Can you do what?
Slap the bow out of his hand.
Go ahead and just make a quick attack roll for me.
Okay. 13.
A 13?
I just want to clarify, I'm not doing this to hurt him.
No,
just
no,
to
I
get the
understand.
bow out of his hand.
Here's what I'll say. You guys are gonna roll off for initiative real quick.
All of us?
All of us?
No, just, oh my god. That's a dirty 20 for the orc.
The icons aren't showing. There we go. That's a 19.
19, okay. So almost in slow motion, the stupid orc pulls his bow out and draws it back and fires. Right as he fires, you jump up and kick the bow out of his hand, but the arrow is already in the air.
Can I catch missile or deflect missile?
Sure. How does that work again?
It's a reaction.
Yeah.
It's starting at 3rd level, you can use a reaction to deflect or catch the missile if you are hit by a ranged weapon attack. When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier plus your monk level. If you reduce the damage to 0, you can catch the missile.
So that would be, hang on. I'm pretty sure you catch it regardless. Yeah, 7. Your monk level is way higher than 7. So,
I think I catch it.
So here's what happens. You kick the bow out of the air, and as the arrow is flying, you harness the power of your flames of the fire snake, and it's like slow motion as the flames go down one arm, around your shoulders, and then out the other one, creating almost like this flaming hand that reaches out and grabs the arrow about a foot in front of the giant's face and burns it to a cinder and then to the ground. And the giant's like, oh, it was cool.
I do like a hero landing. I'm like, oh, fucking goddamn.
Well, anyway,
Anyway.
these are your new allies. Uncle Axe.
They don't seem to be too intelligent.
They're not, but their leader is.
Isn't that the pot called the kettle black?
I don't have a pot or a kettle.
They're like the news.
But I just killed the news.
Oh. Well, what about the other
This
one?
new's still alive.
Barely. I ought to kill that bastard too.
Yeah. Well. Damn it.
Who are
My point
you?
exactly.
The more attentive of the two giants, not the one that's clapping like an idiot, like reaches down and in giant, so Levi, you're the only one that knows what he's saying. My name is Bogdan. Who are you?
He says his name is Bogdan.
Well, tell him my
And
name.
he's asking, oh, okay. This is Chieftain Axel.
What? But we have the chieftain.
You guys each have your own chieftain.
That's not how it works. The last time another chieftain came in, he defeated our chieftain, and then you defeated him, and then our chieftain came back.
But your chieftain is chieftain of giants. This is a chieftain of orcs.
But our chieftain is the chieftain.
Chieftain. Split it up that way.
What's another word? This
yours
is their
is a
leader.
chieftain
Okay,
with
he's
an
not a
eye.
chieftain. He's a leader. He's the
Oh,
leader of these orcs.
you could have said that.
You're right. I did. I could have said that.
Yeah, okay. So, Leader X. Not chieftain, because he's not our chieftain.
Sure.
He like holds
you
his
should
he holds his
respect
hand out, and the hand is like almost the same size that Axe is. And Axe like just fist bumps the finger.
Yeah.
So you're getting along already.
We tell them they can go home. We're gonna have to figure this language thing out, but let them know that as long as they don't attack us, we won't attack them.
Bogdan.
Yes.
You and Booger Boy are free to head back.
His name's not Booger, it's Bougier.
You and Bougier. That's very sophisticated sounding name.
Joe Dirte.
Dear Tay.
You guys are free to go back home. Let the chieftain know that there is peace among the clans, although the language barrier will be difficult.
What's the barrier?
It's hard to talk.
Have you ever used a
because you
shield?
Don't talk the same.
Oh, you shields.
Should we maybe explain the difference between the ones that attacked us and the ones we're hanging with now, so they know?
The ones that attacked us, the ones on the motorcycle.
When we were on the train?
Yeah, those are they're farther away.
Are they far away? Okay, I wasn't sure if that was anywhere.
They're
near.
really
Yeah, so
far.
the clan of the Clouds territory is the western reach.
I see. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind then.
Yeah, we're good.
So pretty much, unless they leave the mountain range, the only orcs that they're gonna really come into contact with are the clan of Clouds.
Okay.
I gotta keep this simple for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna
just to
say
make
that.
sure our
I was wondering
point-
how you'd go about it, but it seemed like if it was pertinent for them to know that.
Yeah, just to make sure our point gets across, will you write a letter for Turok?
That's a great idea.
Write a letter
I-
for
I
the
got your
blind
back, Shoulder.
chieftain.
You are so smart.
Yes. I will.
Yeah, but you can have one of his people read it for him.
What? Oh yeah.
Well, he speaks common, right? Oh, I guess maybe he can't read. Bogdan, have you ever seen your chieftain read?
He's blind. He doesn't have eyes anymore.
That's true. Good.
I know what
that
Braille
is
is?
That's true. Do I have anything? I don't know.
What's my knowledge on Braille? Does Braille exist?
I don't know. I'm sure. Sure, Des could invent it.
I started with the. Oh, sorry, guys.
No, continue. I was gonna make a joke.
Make it.
I was gonna say I just start taking a little tiny metal plate and start making a little braille letter.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Real quick. As an artificer, Desparoux, you can do a minor enchantment on something to repeat a message.
Yeah, you do have that.
I do?
Make a little audio.
Yeah. You can make like a little audio recording.
Oh, that is one of the infusions. Well, I'm sorry, I don't know my character.
That's fine.
It's like a daily thing that you can do.
Yeah, that is. It's one of the daily things. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't know I had.
Oh, you're fine.
ability. But I'll do that. I'll take out like a little tiny little like nano robot thing that has like a little mic recorder. I'll be like, well, you could always use this to spread the message.
Great idea. Probably better than having the blind man read.
I agree.
I will take the recorder and I will leave a little message on it explaining that everything's good between the orcs and the giants, although you guys will have to figure out something for the language barrier. But
oh, you only have 6 seconds though, so it's gotta be.
I think I said that in 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
I mean, I okay. Do you want me to try and say it in 6 seconds?
Yeah, I do actually.
Get a timer.
just because it would be fun.
Okay.
I want you to do it in giant too. No, just kidding.
Oh my God.
Sorry,
Okay.
my gummies are really hitting me.
I'm gonna hit this timer and I'll let you know if I made it.
Okay.
Targvir, all is well between the orcs. They don't speak giant, so good luck. That's that's it.
That's good.
I hope the was in there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Bogdan, here. Just give this to the chieftain.
I'll give the tiny spider to the chieftain.
Please
All right,
don't break it.
Run along.
I have to
Thank you
run
for
back.
escorting us.
I couldn't take the mammoth.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah,
gotta
well-
run back. No, you can run. You gotta run.
Okay. He just starts. Dum, 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 dum.
You can take breaks.
He's gone. The other one's still just sitting there picking his nose.
Hey,
Hey,
go.
what?
Doing like a little shoo away motion with my hands. Like,
Go home.
"Yeah, go.
But I was
Everything's
told
fine.
to escort you here.
And you did.
Follow him. Follow him. That guy. Follow him.
But where's he going?
He's going home,
Home.
which is where you should go.
He tagged you. You didn't see it, but he said tag. You're it.
He did not. I'll get
Go
you.
get him.
He just dum 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 dum. Jesus.
Oh
Good,
my
good job. I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. Can I forget a language? Can I unlearn giant?
Then the DM drops you a handful of gummies. Says,
There you go. Here, have these. No, dude, we got these new ones, and they look like jelly beans, but they're all like super high
Like we're
freaking
not
dose
jelly
ones.
beans.
They're not. They're all like super high dose ones,
Special jelly beans.
and so, yeah, I'm having fun right now. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, so the giants disappear into the growing darkness, and you guys are left in the Orcs Enclave. Oh, it was interesting.
Yeah,
That
very.
it was.
Intimidating creatures, aren't they?
They're big.
I wouldn't necessarily say intimidating.
Of course not for you. Have you made it yet?
They couldn't even
my
stand
God,
putting their arm in a tree.
Is there anything else you guys would like to get done tonight, or RP or anything like that?
I'm going to uncomfortably change topic and go talk to somebody else.
Okay.
Yeah, fair.
Hi, how are you?
Oh God.
Hi.
God.
That was a really cool song you played.
Oh, thanks. I know.
Yeah. Maybe you could show me how to play it sometime.
Oh, yeah. Do you have any instruments?
I've got a couple skulls that I can play. And he pulls out like this little bongo set made out of what look to be oddly humanoid skulls. And he grabs a bone and
I'm going to start playing with him while he drums.
make a
Leaning
performance
over to
check for me.
Thracken. Oh,
Okay.
while
I'm
she's
gonna start
doing that.
busting
Are you
him.
gonna roll one for him?
Yeah, leaning
Sure.
over to Thracken, Harrison starts
This can be
going,
a
"Did you let her
negative
knock
2
your
on
door like
his.
that?"
A dirty 23. I make him sound so good.
Yeah, and a 17, he
can I
keeps
bust
up
the
pretty
groove?
well. Yeah. It's,
Oh,
Sure.
Harrison, please don't join in Uncle X with this.
Go.
Are you just gonna let her?
Who
Just gonna
said-
let him mac on your girl like that?
Oh,
who said
my
can
God.
I join in?
Me, I'm gonna dance.
Okay, make a performance check for me.
Sick.
A 10? Okay. I mean, it's not bad.
The
I'll say-
song's gonna be
I'll say as the night begins to progress or whatever, between the skull drums and your music, it ends up kind of getting the feel of like the Ewok village after Return of the Jedi.
It's a Ouija reference.
It is a Ouija fest. But Nim, you're not the best dancer, but you're very athletic, and so you do manage to find a groove and hold your own. And 1d4 orcs will join you. One orc joins along with you and begins dancing.
Ah,
Tell me it's not. Oh, I guess the other news dead. Never mind.
Yeah, it's not News Corps. I'm sorry, no.
that would be alarming.
So you're pretty good at this. We should make a band.
I agree. Let's do it.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll start figuring out a band name and I'll get some more members and yeah, let's do this. We could probably make it pretty far. We're pretty good at this.
Yeah, we should call it Yub Nub.
Yub nub. Yub nub. Nub 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 yub nub nub. Da-da-da.
Hey, Nub, do you want to come with us on all of our adventures and just always hang out with us
Oh,
and never stop being Nub? Just the whole time. You could be like one of our good pals that we ask for advice all the time.
And you just never stop talking.
You never stop talking.
let
Ever.
me ask my mom. Let me ask my mom. By the way, this orc is like 13.
That's old enough to go on an adventure.
Yeah,
that's
sure.
adventure age.
Make a
That's old enough to be a DMPC.
it won't be a
It's not
DMPC,
old enough
that's
to
for
make,
sure.
though, thankfully.
Make a persuasion check first of all.
Wait, can we all make one?
No, it would be Levi and was it Des?
Yeah.
Wait. For
Wait,
what?
how-
For-
what's that?
Or was it Des and Nim?
Oh, for the perception?
Yeah, asking if he was gonna come along.
Oh, I was
Well,
kidding.
I was
But,
kidding. I didn't know
yeah.
he was so young. I thought that he was of traveling age, you know.
I mean, orcs usually get their first kills at like 9 or 10, so
You know, a little orc buddy. What if we had a little orc buddy and Clonk could hang out with somebody?
so
Uh,
whoever the two of you
Des.
were, because I wasn't looking at Discord, go ahead and make a persuasion check. Either both of you guys
I
can
elect-
roll it, or one can roll at advantage.
can I elect to fail this?
No, you can't.
Fuck.
You reap what you sow, Levi.
I'll roll it as well.
It's a 16. It didn't go over to.
Oh man, I got a 10. It didn't go over.
Oh no.
Guys, I know we had this really awesome plan to like have a band and go exploring throughout the the country, but my mom said I have to stay here. I'm sorry.
You see me like
Well,
snap
when
my
you're
fingers.
older, when you're older, we can.
Oh,
Okay.
shucks.
I'll be here waiting for you. He like winks at you.
Oh god.
Dang it.
I'll dream about you every night and I'll write songs about you.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
I pat him
Kraken, how
on the
come
head.
everyone here's so horny?
Yeah, what's up with the orcs?
Well, they don't see a lot of outsiders.
Orcs do 3 things and they all start with F.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And feed.
Feet. Oh. Feet.
Feed.
Feed.
Feet. Yeah, no, they
Feed,
really like
fight,
feet.
and
Fornicate.
oh, they don't sleep.
No.
I don't know a sleep
much
word
time
that
spent
would start
fucking.
with F.
I was trying to think
It's
of one.
fight,
Fall asleep.
feed, and find Jesus.
Praise be Kasooth. Harrison's face starts burning.
Holy
Apparently, a synonym for sleep is a 40 winks.
There you
shit.
go.
There you go.
40 winks.
I've
Yeah.
actually heard that.
I have to. All right.
What is what
What in the 1910s is that?
what race is Zannah? Or yeah, Zannah.
All
Yeah,
you have ever
changeling.
seen her as is the
Actually, it's
elf
1828.
based thing.
Yeah.
Whether or not she's open about being a changeling
Oh,
is up to her.
Well, Zula was, so they know. Right?
I guess.
Kraken
Because the
wasn't.
hair.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, they know.
Thracken never met Zula.
That is
Yeah, but you
correct.
saw the changing hair.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, like literally all the changing I do is my hair.
Yeah. They don't get many visitors. So the urge is when they get
Urge is real.
attractive visitors, they go a little crazy.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
It is?
I guess. I mean,
Maybe
They
I'll
all
make
wanna
myself
fuck
an
her.
orc
That's
today.
nice.
I'm gonna change into an orc.
Okay. You grow broader in the shoulders. Your skin becomes green, and a little bit more leathery. You get a little bit more heavy set, and your hair stays blue or pink.
I'm gonna go with pink.
Pink. Your hair stays pink.
How do I
Oh
look?
my god.
Now they're probably less interested.
Marry me now.
Oh, never mind.
I start like elbowing Thracken.
Chieftain. Chieftain, I challenge Thracken for the right.
why? She's done. Go for it. She's not mine. Oh my god, you guys are.
Kraken, are you gonna kill a child right now?
Go to bed.
Thracken, you start to walk away, and you feel a hand grab your wrist. You turn around. I challenge you for the right to mate.
Can I just pick him up and slam him on the ground?
Sure, make a strength check for me. Just make a strength check for me.
It's a kid. So
What
should
the
be
fuck?
hard.
It's crazy that this isn't the first time the party has harmed children in this
Is this
campaign.
kid gonna beat me? Is this kid gonna beat me?
Holy shit.
No, he's not.
Oh, thank God.
So, he grabs at it. You grab his wrist. You twist it. You know, like you're starting an armbar, a standing armbar, and then you, instead of like pressing down for pain compliance, you pick him up using his arm and just slam him into the ground. He's just. You maintain the right to me.
I'll pick him up and dust him off.
No, he is broken in multiple places.
No, that was not the intention.
Like
Kraken!
I'll sigh as I like walk over and I take out like some little nanobots from my pocket and begin to kind of like push them towards the broken, crippled child.
Okay.
You're so fucking insane
The
in
nano,
here.
yeah, no. It's the only
Both
reason
of
we're
his
getting
eyes
away
still
with
look
this.
in the same direction.
He'd be egging Thracken on.
You're,
Does it look
you're
like he's got a little bit of he might call it drain damage?
drain bramage. Yeah, as your nanobite bots put him back together, for the most part, he does have one eye that no matter how many times you send your nanobot out, it always points up and to the right.
God. Can I cure wounds on him?
That's
Yeah.
what I did. I did level 1 cure wounds for 9.
Oh,
That was personal.
poor baby.
Great warrior Thracken. I am sorry that I've challenged your right. It is yours, given by the
Hey,
chieftain.
you look him in the eyes while you say that.
I'm trying. I'm trying so hard. If it
Man.
offends you that much, I will remove it.
Oh no! I'm sorry. I was joking. You're fine. Do your thing.
Are you guys speaking Orc right now?
I don't know. I think we're past that.
We're too far
I
gone.
know it. I might know it. Let me check.
All right, I'm gonna pick him
Oh, I
up,
sure
dust him
don't.
off, kneel down, like to where I'm face to face with him, and be like,
He like recoils from you.
keep working on your moves.
Yes. Great warrior. I will.
Both kinds of moves, if you know what I mean.
All right. I will. I feel as though my skills have yet to come to fruition.
You're well on your way.
Good night, great warrior. Good night.
Little one. And
Mom!
tap
Man, today's a fucking weird day.
A great day.
It's crazy. It's like the gods are just out of it right now.
Probably eating too many gummies up there.
Our
Anyway.
party not hurt
Must be
fucking
gummies.
children challenge level impossible.
Oh, great one. Please stop the weed.
Stop the weed.
Bleach, we got those everywhere around here. Anyway, is there anything else you guys would like to do with your night? Meaningful conversations you would like to have? Anything?
Yeah, actually.
I do. Yes.
Alright.
You go ahead.
Fox is the first one that said something, so Grimm.
Well, I was actually going to talk to Levi, so he can go ahead first.
Levi.
I was gonna speak to Nim.
Okay.
Oh, that works perfect. Do it.
I was gonna speak to Grimm.
I'll talk to myself.
I'm going to bed. You guys have made Thracken blush too much.
All right. I'm just gonna go down my my Discord line. So Cody, you're up first.
Nim,
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
are you doing okay?
Oh yeah, I'm great.
What happened back with the drunk thing?
Oh man, that giant shit is strong. I'll tell you what. I was seeing things.
What? Like, are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
I can't remember because it's so long ago. But did Nim tell us what he saw and what happened?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure you're okay. And you're good, because you seemed pretty out of it after that.
Oh yeah, I was wasted as hell. I can't lie to you, man.
Okay.
I'll walk up to both of you talking. Hey, Grimm's arms are kind of like crossed and seems a little uncomfortable. I've got kind of a favor to ask you guys.
Sure.
Ask away.
Would either of you be willing to kind of, I don't know, teach me how you meditate?
Oh.
I mean, I'm not proficient in teaching, but I could offer you
I'm a
some
great teacher.
guidance.
I'm a
Debatable.
fantastic teacher.
That's debatable.
I see both y'all do it
He's
all
a
the time
great
at night.
stealth teacher, trust me, as I try and perform a backflip.
Yeah, shut up, Harrison.
Yeah, see, I didn't even know he was over here. That's how good of a teacher I am.
No, that he's so short that we look over him all the time.
Ben, the elvish meditation stuff,
Mhm.
is that something that's taught to us, or that is what we do since birth?
It's how you rest. It's kind of like a waking dream almost, and then because that's how like your spirit's former lives begin to. Did I explain all that to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well, you explained what happens, but I wasn't sure if it's something that
it's not like you sit down and cross your legs and humna meditate like that.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, when you're laying down, you know, when you're like half asleep and you're aware of things going on around you, but like you're sleeping, quote unquote.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Okay.
Mm.
I think that I never like learned how to do it, but I can tell you how I start, but I don't know if I think it might be part of being an elf.
Yeah, I think it starts the way it starts for everybody else, except they don't enter the trance.
Well, I mean, my mom was an elf. I thought maybe.
Huh.
So are you half elf?
I suppose. I don't know. It didn't really come out either.
Well, we can try.
Yeah, I'm willing.
All right. Are you guys
Okay,
trying now?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. You guys kind of all make your way over to kind of the group sleeping area where you guys have all kind of laid your packs out and stuff. The mammoths are already just like up against one of the sides of the mountain and are kind of snoring loudly. But you guys find a place and you kind of sit there in a weird kind of odd triangle facing inwards towards each other.
Blood for the blood god. Oh, sorry.
From the like one of the cliffs, one of the guard towers, you hear, "Skulls for the skull god!" The orc like leans over and like gives you a wink.
Thumbs up.
Oh god.
So Grimm, instead of like laying down like you normally would to go to bed, try sitting up. And just close your eyes and try to relax. And
But don't
just
sleep.
Yeah, don't sleep. Just relax and try to, and this is very weird, but just try to think of nothing.
Nothing.
But
Mhm.
don't sleep.
You mean like? Okay. Grimm
There
kind of
you
closes
are.
their eyes.
Don't
Just
let
kinda
your
sit there.
brain force anything. Just let the images come to you. Watch the colors behind your eyelids shift and don't fall asleep.
So
As
you
I
all-
will then sit down and close my eyes and do the same thing
Okay.
and fall asleep.
And fall asleep.
Or
So
whatever
it's-
elves do.
As the three of you guys all kind of sit there, eventually, Levi, you and Nim fall into your elvish trance. Grimm, you just keep thinking about things. Man, I'm not supposed to be thinking about anything. Now I'm thinking about this. And after probably about an hour, you kind of feel this odd presence about you. And you look up, and as you look around, oddly enough, in front of you is this black beetle that's just like standing there, staring at you with green eyes.
Like a regular beetle, or like on its hind legs?
No, it's like a regular beetle. Every once in a while, it'll like walk a couple inches to the left, couple inches to the right, but it like stays in front of you, like facing you.
Does it just seems to be interested in watching?
Yeah, you're not 100% sure what it's doing. It's just the only thing around that you can see.
How close is it?
I mean, it's within grabbing distance.
Does it try to run away if I try to grab it?
No, it just kind of sits there.
Does it let me grab it?
Yeah.
Does it look like just a regular bug?
Yeah, it just looks like a beetle. In my head, I'm thinking kind of like a one of those like horned beetles. Does that make sense? Yeah.
When you look at it, it starts going, "That girl is a real crowd pleaser."
Some bitch. I kind of just look at it for a second and put it back down.
So this is really awkward, but
No.
No. What are you doing here?
Don't smash me. I just wanted to have a conversation with you.
Does everybody else still seem asleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
Things got a little bit weird with the whole Lily thing. I know. No hard feelings, by the way. I totally would have fucking killed me too. So, just know that was a Hadar thing and not a me thing.
What's the difference?
Well, you see, Hadar's kind of a dick, and said if I didn't do it, then I'd be damned to eternal suffering. I'm not really a fan of eternal suffering or anything like that, so, I'm just gonna do what he said. But I don't exactly want to go back there, you know, like empty-handed or anything. But I feel like there's a definite rift between us at the moment, so I will not be rejoining you. So don't worry about that. I just feel like my presence here is a little bit superfluous.
And so you came asking for what?
Nothing. I'm just clearing the air, letting you know that I won't fuck with you anymore. You don't fuck with me anymore. You know, I'm just gonna kind of go about and do my thing. Experience life from a different perspective. This bug here has kindly allowed me to possess its body, live life through its eyes, if you may say.
This is a sad breakup.
Grimm's not like outwardly speaking, is he?
They no, it's more like a telepathic thing.
Okay.
I'm a little torn here, Hungy.
Torn as in like you're telling me apart, Lisa, or like a torn as in like I want to smash your fucking face in.
Little of the latter.
Well, just know, if it makes you feel any better, if you just squish this bug, you would kill it and not me. And I would just transfer more essence to something else somewhere else. So
Hold on. How do you do that?
I don't know. It just kinda happens. It's kinda cool actually. Yeah, I was sitting here and I was like a little mouse thing, and then a bird came and just like, and yeah, and then I kind of floated through the ether until I found a willing soul that allowed me to jump on, and so I did that, and it was pretty cool.
You're strange beyond belief.
I have no idea. I've never been anything but me, so
So you're not Hadar?
no, just like you
How do
know,
you know that?
Hadar. Oh, because I'm not eternally hungry. I mean, I do like to eat things like all the time, but you know, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not there exactly. I'm not like this omniscient form. I just always know where you are and anything attached to you, so it's kind of cool.
I smashed the bug.
Okay. No, wait, don't.
I just go back to closing my eyes.
Okay. After squishing the bug, is there anything else anyone else would like to do for the night?
I want to go around the orc camp, and I want to talk to the orcs and ask any of them if they've seen my sister.
Okay. You go around for a couple of hours, and absolutely no one has seen your sister.
I am going to change my form and show them what she looks like and ask them to keep an eye out for her.
Yeah, totally. We'll totally do that for you, yeah. Hey, play us another song. That was kind of cool.
Okay, and I'll just play the music until I go to bed.
Okay.
Can I work on the mask with Clonk?
Yeah. Go for it. What did we call it? A intelligence check?
I think. I think I was rolling intelligence here. So, a 22.
A 22 definitely counts as a success.
Nice.
And then don't forget to add a success for Clonk working on it throughout the day.
All right, we are at. Oh golly. So we're at 4 successes, or no, 3 successes now.
Out of
10.
Out of 10. Okay. Here's what I will tell you. Assuming Clonk does not die, by the time that you get back to Caldor, I will have you make one more check on it. If you pass that check, then I will say that you have successfully reverse engineered it.
I gotta keep Clonk alive.
But you guys take an hour or so, maybe 2 hours before bed, just kind of pulling it apart, pulling the kind of needles out of it, pulling the lenses out of it. You realize that there's like internal like air scrubbers inside of it, trying to figure out like what they're made out of, if the filters are like removable normally without pulling the entire thing apart. But you definitely start to get in the weeds of this weird mask.
Cool. And yeah, that's all that I was gonna do for the evening.
Hareson, anything you would like to do?
Not particularly.
And name your deep in meditation, Thracken. As you fall asleep, is there anything else you would like to do?
Nope. Thrakken's good.
All right. So the next morning, you guys wake up. You realize you have just over a day to return to Connie. So just know that that is where we are as far as your time frame. But as you guys rise, you can see whether they stayed up all night or they just sleep quickly. The vast majority of the orc village is up. It appears as though there's a hunting party getting ready to go out to get more meat for today.
So they only do 3 Fs.
Definitely not 40 winks.
The hunting parties to find Jesus.
I'm gonna get up and start to rouse everybody and kind of remind them that we only have, you said a day and a half or a day?
Yeah, but I mean, you don't know anything about that.
Oh, I thought I was just with them and then pop back in.
No, that was before you rejoined the party.
Oh, sorry, I watched the videos.
I know.
Unlike somebody.
Right?
Hey, I watched all of them.
I'm sure you do.
Then I just get up early and start playing a beautiful melody song because I am in a good mood.
Okay.
Because the orcs are going to help me find my sister.
You wake up and you begin to play a merry little tune. And the rest of you are eventually roused by said merry little tune.
Wake up flat on my back.
Wow, what a merry little tune.
Thracken, I will say that you wake up with a large, warm object on your chest. And as you kind of come to and realize what is going on, you're snuggled up next to Big E. And he's like spooning you with his trunk currently.
Aw.
Aw.
Like you're his little teddy bear.
Hey there, big fella.
Mm.
You ready to keep moving?
Mm.
All right, I'll go get you some food.
Like goes and gets up. Alright, is there anything you guys would like to do with your morning, or just proceed on your way?
See if
Grimm,
there's
how'd
any...
it go? Did it work?
I mean, I think I saw a hungy.
What?
It was a beetle. Don't worry about it.
It was a beetle?
Yeah, a little black guy. I squashed him.
Oh. Is he gone for good now?
Wait, was
Guys,
that like a vision or was that like actually a thing?
It may have been real.
The bits of beetle are still squashed on the ground in between the three of you.
For the beetle.
Yeah.
Look around for the beetle.
It's like a fist-sized, like, horn beetle that has been smashed between you guys.
Oh, yeah, hey, look at that.
Okay, so I guess it didn't work.
Damn. I did kind of wake up on my back there.
Ah, you fell asleep. That was the problem.
That's the one thing we said not to do.
I
you're not-
tried. Damn it.
Okay, well, we'll try again. But you can't fall asleep.
Okay.
It's like you know, you just it's like waiting to wake up, you know? You're just like waiting.
Yeah.
Watching.
You think there's any mammoth out there?
Like food?
Yeah.
I take a big smell whiff.
I mean, Grimm, you're literally, like, sitting with your back to, Smalls.
Well, I mean, like, cooked.
Yeah, I got you. There's still the spit across the fire, that appears to, like, just watching the fire, the orcs, like, just go up to it and rip chunks off of it and then begin eating it. It's not like they, like, serve food to each other or anything.
Fuck yeah, breakfast. I'm gonna go get food.
Okay. Grimm, as you go over, you grab a massive hunk of meat and consume it rather quickly. However, you're still hungry.
Oh no. Just keep eating.
Okay. You keep eating it until it gets awkward. And people begin looking at you. You're still hungry.
I'm gonna take like one more piece and walk away.
Okay. By the way, Grimm has like devoured essentially an entire like rear haunch of an adolescent mammoth by themselves.
Oh,
Grimm, you feeling a little buckish
you
there?
haven't
Probably
ate like that
changed
in a
his name to
while.
Hungy.
Slowly over the, I mean, wasn't like all at once. I would say like it took like 30 minutes to an hour.
Do we see anything going on with the tattoos, or like?
Make a perception check.
I don't even bother looking. That's a
Oh,
good idea.
How about a 27? A dirty, filthy 27.
They have not changed, or well, since you guys were in a Palmont, was the last time that you saw their tattoos really do anything weird.
I thought they were reacting at the org.
Oh yeah, they were.
Yeah. Okay.
But they weren't like moving. They were just like lighting up.
Oh, okay.
Grimm hasn't been eating like that since.
It's been a minute since
Hungry
they've been
left,
like
right?
that famished, yeah.
Listen, I'm a growing person and I need calories.
Yeah, but like that seems kind of suspicious, right? And then you just start eating like you used to.
I don't like
Hey.
the implications of this.
You need to go on a diet, is what I'm trying to tell. No, I'm just kidding.
Rude! Finishing the last piece of mammoth in my hand.
I start pinching Grimm's love handles. No, I'm just...
Look, do we
Body
see?
shaming him.
Are we still anywhere near the corpse of Nu?
Mhm.
Listen, Grimm, I'm not gonna get any grandkids if you keep all that weight on.
Is Grimm looking like? I want to know if they're finding other things.
I mean, actually, I don't know if they'd even have love handles. They probably got like food baby right now, but at best.
Got a nice little plump stomach.
I mean, Grimm's still a little like fairly slender.
My headcanon has been that Grimm is very skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've kind of had like a posh looking. tiefling.
You look like a Men in Black alien right now.
In that same perception check, am I able to like know like was Grimm like showing hungry eyes at anything else, or was it like strictly the mammoth? Like, did they still have their wits about them about what's like actually food and what's not?
Yeah, I mean, like they didn't eat anything other than the mammoth,
Fair enough. They're not
and
like-
it's not like
I was
it's not
asking,
like that person at the party that just like piles their plate up. It's more the person at an all-you-can-eat buffet that just keeps going back over and over and over and over and over again.
Gotcha. Okay.
They're just getting their money's worth.
Yeah.
They're just a competitive eater.
Don't
So,
use this
Grim,
one
did
yet.
We've only
you-
got
did you ever
45
eat
minutes
like this
here.
before?
Say again.
Did they ever eat like this before?
To your knowledge, no.
Oh.
Yeah,
Me-
I guess not to your knowledge, but if you're asking that out loud, Grimm would be like, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that seems like a lot for your little frame.
I mean, listen,
Where does it all go, even?
I assume spell slots.
Oh, what?
The orc next to you is like, "What's the spell slot?"
Hey, Axe, this
Oh,
one
that's
doesn't need
sick.
its jaw anymore.
It's a math thing. Don't worry about it.
What's math?
Exactly.
So if you
Okay.
had two filthy humans,
Are we still debating the food consumption, or?
oh, no, I'm ready to go.
Oh, no worries. I just didn't want to cut anything off if you guys were still into it. All right. So as you guys get the mammoths readied up for the next leg of your journey, Axel stops by one more time and so Foehammer, where you headed next?
Well, we got something intercepting lost souls, so we're trying to figure out what's going on with that. Probably run into the white scars again. I haven't figured out a plan to get them in on the plan yet, but I'll figure it out when we run into them again.
Well, if you ever make it down to Burke, find Captain Wedgeway and hail the Marauders. I'm sure they will be rather partial to your quest.
In Wedgeway?
Yes, Wedgeway. Another old friend of your dad's.
Did you say Marauders?
Yes.
Okay.
We're Burke. That's on the southern coast?
Yeah. Southeast.
Harrison chimes in. Hey, well, you always know I'm ready to go east.
Burke, right here.
If there's one thing I know about Harrison,
Okay.
it's going east.
Oh, that's actually perfect. Yeah, there's a...
You know,
also
sexy
some
lady
mountains.
wants us to go east. Why not?
Yeah, some...
Well,
I
the-
guess I told him.
She was talking about over here. Burke is down here. Just the east side of Kamarund.
East side.
West
Oh, Burke is a place we have to go.
Oh, that's perfect. It's like the stars align.
But I can't remember who it was for.
I don't think it's a place you've had to go.
Oh. I have it written down.
I mean, we talked about it.
I thought it's where one of the hologram things are.
Hareson is written right next to it.
Oh.
Yeah, can we get a reminder? of
Levi
that?
opens his little book where he writes one word that he hears and has no context.
Let me
Hey, do we have any
see.
messages from Sylvie?
You do not,
Then-
actually.
Point. I open the thing and then I close it and say, nope.
There is nothing written on the paper.
Said in Sylvie drunk text in the middle of the night.
You up?
The last message here is WYD question mark.
Hey, you up?
Dot dot dot.
Who? What was the name that you had next to?
Cottontailius.
Oh, you know what it was?
Mm.
That was the contact for Des and Saint before they gave me the info on Ogden.
Oh.
Oh.
So this person doesn't exist anymore.
Nope, she totally exists. I just gotta figure out why.
Mm.
Hera, Herra.
Well, darn, it looks like we gotta
Yeah.
go to the East Coast, guys. Oh, shucks.
East anyway.
Uh.
Alright, well, we still gotta check in on the witch.
Yeah.
Which is
So, hold on. So we're not going back to Killhammer?
Do we need
No, not yet.
All right.
Because we have to get our potion.
Well, yeah. I mean, after Ogden.
I think we go to where the souls, where the souls are getting taken, right?
I was in Killing.
Oh, I wasn't there was like another place that was suggested that we go to, right? I
Well,
swear.
You were still looking for what's his name?
That's specific.
Just because we're kind of in a weird space.
wasn't there a
right?
thing in
Are you talking
Barat?
about Aldor?
You were still looking for Aldor.
Yeah, but I'm talking about. I know that, but I'm thinking of in regards to the hags. But I could be mistaken. That might just be going back to Kilama and figuring it out.
Yeah, they just wanted you. Well, they're brewing you a potion that will help when you go back to Kill, because that's like
Oh,
where it's centrally located. At least they can no longer see Kill anymore
Okay,
in their
all right.
plane.
I think I might have it mixed up with where we went.
I got you.
Yeah.
Um,
Because I think we should go back to Killhammer anyway because we need to see how Olsen's doing.
Yeah.
See if we've got any progress on that.
We
Because
can go say hi to Kevin.
if we can get anywhere closer to an airship,
Kevin's in a pond
traveling
mont.
a lot.
Oh, that's right. That's right. My bad. I forgot.
and then you've got Grimm's family up in Numerez, I believe.
That would not be known to Hareson.
Numerous.
You've got what other pieces of lore do we have floating around?
Parkrovia.
Tacrovia. I don't know if there was anything there.
Barat.
I think someone had something in Barat. Barat is like right on the front line of the war, though.
Yeah.
This little passageway up here is where the vast majority of the fighting is happening right now. For the
And
war.
Barat is where Aldor is, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So wait, where was the witch again? I'm sorry.
She's just right outside of
Okay, okay.
It's the west side of Titan Peaks.
That's where we're headed.
Okay. Well, let's do it.
Let's go.
Well, Uncle Axe, thanks for the tip. And I'll send word occasionally so you know I'm still alive.
Until I see a ghost, I'll listen me out.
Sounds good. And I give him the headbutt.
Make a strength check.
Yeah. I'm gonna win this time. I'm gonna win this time.
You probably are. It's a 14.
15. Ooh, 15.
Nice. So this time, as you guys clasp hands and then headbutt each other, a stream of blood beginning to pool from the center of his forehead as he smiles, and you guys leave the enclave.
I like those guys. They were fun. Poor new.
New.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck that guy.
He knew what he was getting into.
Good one.
Wah, wah.
Right. So, astride your mammoths, you guys begin heading out back to the western end of the range. You also a little bit of bad DMing. I named this the Great Western Range, and it's in the east of of Kamarund.
Hey, it's west of something.
It is
West
west
of
of
Peaks.
something. There you go.
Expansion 2025.
Actually, directions here are flipped, so it is on the west side. East in this place is
People
left
who
side.
live to the east are like,
Yeah.
that's the western range.
Exactly.
And it's just stuck.
Yeah, so you guys head back off to the west, heading through the mountains, mainly staying off of the higher peaks and moving further and further into the lowlands. Late in the afternoon, you guys cross the Great River once again, where you had originally fought the orcs. And throughout your travels, eventually you find the small kind of stream that you had followed up the mountain. Your mammoths have a little bit of a harder time navigating the small like game trail that you guys had followed originally, but you are able to make your way until you guys can hear the sounds of waterfalls in front of you and the bleating of goats as you find the small little hamlet, and you see one of the three sisters kind of standing on the bridge that went over. I don't have the map loaded in here, so I can't bring it up, but there was a small bridge that that kind of led over the stream, and she's standing on it, just staring off in your direction. As you approach, you recognize the black hair and dark skin of Connie Barway. And, yeah. So you approach, she goes, just the travelers that I was waiting for.
Ahoy.
Yar.
Hello.
Apparently you have all become the pirates now.
Kind of.
How's that potion coming?
The potion has been done for a day. I'm glad that you made your time, though. How were your travels through the mountains?
I got this shiny stone in my hammer now. My sword.
Congratulations, I still have... There's this shiny stone around my neck, and she shows you the little locket that you know holds Marshall's soul.
Oh. I'll kind of like step forward and I'll be like, I don't remember our deal. Did we work out anything for you making this potion?
You persuaded me into adding it to the deal, as it will help you find what you are looking for. Just know, this potion is incredibly toxic. It will cause you to go to the realm between worlds. You will see both the living and the dead. You will see the threads of fate and where they lead. But it will not last forever, so take it when you think you are close, for it will last about an hour unless you die before then.
Is this a single serving?
Yes.
Oof.
I kind of like
She produces like this small, about 1.5 inch tall vial. The vial itself is clear, but wrapped in like brown cord, and the liquid inside is like this black tar-like substance.
I step forward and I kind of like reach to take it from her hands, but like very gently.
And she just holds her hands there until you grab it out of her fingers. Don't worry, Desparoux. I will keep your brother safe. I quite like having him around.
I just kind of like, I don't really say anything. I just kind of like have a very pained look on my face as I step away, and as I turn towards the group, they can like visibly see that I'm like hurt.
So, is there anything else I can do for you?
Any other
So
advice?
One serving, that means for one person?
Yes, just one of you. Whoever has the least to lose.
That sounds assuring.
I will also say, I do not see him here, but it will not work on your mechanical friend.
Thraken's chuckling out loud.
Well, I'll be the one to take it, of course.
Then that is the risk that you hold yourself to. So, if I never see you again, then I will know you failed and I will have to find some other way to figure this out. But, should you return, I will help as much as I can bring your brother back.
So what are we gonna do?
I guess we return. Any new visions we should be aware of?
What, were you talking to Connie or?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I totally missed your question.
I was asking Connie if there was any new visions we should be aware of.
No, since you left, the darkness has only grown. I cannot see the east-west side of Kamarund at all anymore.
The entire west side?
The entire west and up into Mirror itself. The world grows dark even for me.
Like a void?
Like a void that nothing can escape.
Guess that's back to kill Hammer for us then.
Well, take whatever gods you serve. Best of luck to you. I may see you again and I may not.
This is the way.
This is the way, Kraken.
This is the way.
I have spoken.
Farewell, arms of the Kraken. Farewell. And tell Saint that his friend misses him.
I put my hand on Dez's shoulder.
You just hear me do like a little sniffle.
As you guys are walking back down, back down the trail out of the hamlet or whatever, you hear kind of a cackling laugh coming from the hamlet and kind of echoing out over the mountains. Farewell, arms of the Kraken. Farewell.
Hey, do you guys think we should have asked her about the Ori?
Oh shit.
What?
The Oris.
I feel like if anyone
Oh,
would
we
know what
probably
they
should
are,
have.
she does.
I was just afraid to
Too
bring
late
it
to
up
go
in case
back?
we shouldn't. Well, I don't want to go back after that fucking laugh.
Yeah.
Also, it felt like a really poetic like ending. Like, we can't like knock, but hey, like.
Hey, actually, we got some questions for you. You guys can do whatever you want.
I'm gonna go ask. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna go ask.
So
You
you're
guys
going
wanna
back up to the
ask-
hamlet?
I feel like Hareson
Yeah.
definitely wants to as well. That, considering how much
Okay.
pertains to him, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go, and so it's me, Harrison, and who?
I'll go.
And
Oh,
so
well,
me,
I go.
Harrison.
I guess you guys are all going.
Okay, yeah, so we're all going. I'm just gonna go like
One more
peppily,
thing.
like
Real
Yeah,
quick, yeah. You guys heard the laugh, all stopped. We're like, we should ask about the Ori. Turned around and went back up, and she's still like standing on the bridge, like cackling or whatever. And you're back. Welcome back. I did not expect
did
to
it.
see you so soon.
I'm just kidding. We didn't do it, but we do have.
Yes, how can I help you? What can Gani do for you?
What do you know about
What do you know about the Oris?
elemental Oris?
Elemental, such as what?
Well, I guess maybe not elemental, but just Oris, like places.
What
of-
would you know of Ashara?
Make a insight check for me. As she says nothing to Ashara.
I also did this.
No.
Could I also roll this?
Sure, why not?
I roll a natural one.
Can I roll?
If you're proficient in insight, you can check the insight.
And half does not mean proficient.
No, it does not.
I had an
It's
11.
rude.
An 11?
I'm not proficient though, so.
I got you.
What
So,
if I said, "Hey, I believe you could find out if you tried hard enough and inspire."
we've already done 2 skill checks for it. Both of them failed. So,
Okay.
just completely brushing off the question. Wed, as far as an orrery, they have not been seen on the material plane in some time. Mostly they are used by those pompous idiots in Termsu to map out the other planes. But I have not heard of any other than that. But she has kind of a weird, like, her eyes say a different story than her mouth does.
Yeah, of course.
I am curious, though. Where do you think you have found one?
We never
We
said
don't
we found
think-
one.
Yeah, we never. No.
With almost like unbelievable speed, she just like right up in your face. You wouldn't have asked about it if you did not already see one and do not know what it is.
Wait, whose face is she in? Me or Grimm?
Whoever's closest to her.
Probably.
I'll take the hag breath, I guess.
Take the hag breath. Do you think?
I mean, she's in
It
her
might be-
female form right now. She's still looks rather attractive.
Still a hag, though.
It's an illusion, though.
You know what lies beyond.
I mean, we could have heard about it from other places.
You could have, but you would have asked that person and not me. It wouldn't be important enough to come back and ask me.
Why wouldn't we ask? an
What are you
all-knowing
going to
Tell us
give
yours,
me
or
for
you will
this
tell us yours.
information?
Do you think it's relevant to have something to do with these souls?
I do not. The orreries are for... If they are the orreries I am thinking of, then they are for another purpose.
What would that be?
What are you going to give me, Hareson?
It depends. What are you
Oh.
seeking?
I seek everything.
I know.
Impress
I know it
me.
shouldn't make you feel.
Impress me. Give me something I do not have, Hareson.
I can give you a pretty song.
Oh. Unfortunately, that does not exactly, tickle my fancy, little one.
I can give you an inspiration to do better on the next potion you make.
Do you really think that would help me? I know you weren't
mean,
here
it helps
last time,
others.
but your friends
looking
can
for a
attest.
cool friend, I know where there's a really cool mammoth.
I have all the friends I want, Harrison.
Well, what would impress you?
I don't know. What do you want to give me?
Oh God.
Ugh.
Oh,
How about
No.
our friendship?
I do not want your friendship, little girl.
Isn't it obvious? She wants more lockets.
what do you mean?
Your soul, Harrison.
Is that what you're asking for?
It could be.
Oh, see, I mean, that's not a guarantee. See, I mean, like, I see some 50-50 odds here. But, unfortunately,
What I want to know is why does, if we did find an orrery, why does that get you in a tizzy?
Because I have never seen one before.
Well, maybe we could show you, but you might have to give us something.
I'm already giving you what you want.
and you think, we know enough about an Ori to know they are something worth a value you could not even perceive. Clearly, you seem to know their importance too with how secretive you're being.
Hareson, I
do-
would tell you this. If I wanted the information that bad, I would rip it clear out of your memory without asking.
Fair enough. Thank you very much. Turns around and like starts kind of walking slightly away.
Honey, we will handle your soul problem.
I appreciate it.
As I turn and begin to walk out.
I quickly follow.
Like, kind of slightly under my breath, but turning towards her, I go, I wonder why you felt the need to avoid my question of about Shara. And I just continue to walk.
I would do the goodbye arms of the
slide
Kraken
over.
again, but it would be awkward this time.
You said what?
She said that she would cackle goodbye arms of the Kraken again, but it would be awkward this time.
That's okay. We get it. We understand.
It loses its flavor on the second time, you know.
Goodbye, Connie.
I'll do like the Tom and Jerry and like laugh as he closes the door.
Say again.
As we
Pancake, I didn't hear what you said.
Oh my god.
This is
Pancake.
me leaving.
Oh, you guys were out on the bridge. You weren't in her little...
Oh shit.
I got you. You guys are weird. Alright, Alright, so, having left for a second time, you guys continue down the grand staircase until the small village of Ogden lays below you. By the time you get there, darkness has fallen across the town. You can see that there are several city watch out, just kind of meandering around their posts. The Temple of Kasuth is alight with all 6 flames on top of it. There are a couple of lights coming from some of the individual houses. And then there is Kaldor's Magical Emporium, which is glowing like a purple beacon in the sky. The floating purple Kaldor head illusion doing laps around the front of it. The lights coming in from inside. One window is purple, one is glowing red, one is glowing white, one is glowing yellow. Yeah, it's very out of place in this simple little town.
As we're all like looking up at this gaudy display.
And by the way, the Emporium, like I said before, is like 5 stories tall. It's just like a tower.
I'd like to turn to the group and say, I know that it was my idea to go and talk to her about the Ori, but based off of her reaction, we probably should be careful who we tell about that.
No one's talking to her anyway. It's fine.
Well, I mean, including Kaldor.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
The amount of residuum that was in that Ori, and I'm speaking very quietly. Yeah, I think anybody would.
They would
Anybody
destroy
would
that
wanna-
mountain to get to it.
Yeah. Or they would use it for bad things, greedy things. Which, by the way, we needed to like actually talk about that, unless you guys already did and I wasn't here.
I think we
But-
talked
About what?
The Ori and what we're gonna do.
Well, I believe Harrison wanted to track down that whatever East Coast Bay object was.
Well, I think she said there was another one out.
I do believe she.
At a temple on the east.
I do believe she mentioned another Ori.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
I think-
multiple. She mentioned
yeah, I
there's
think
multiple.
that
They all
one-
have keys.
I think that
And-
one has the key though.
Oh, that's right. The key. is
Well,
what-
yeah, we're finding the key for that Ori, I think. And based off of what Connie said, because she did give us a little bit of info there, I think that maybe they're attached to different like planes, right? So maybe like the different elemental planes.
Have I ever heard any stories of Oris?
I won't even make you roll. No, it's a pretty not only niche but forgotten kind of info thing, lore. Not a whole lot of people even know about them.
Who did she say was using them to map out the planes?
The entitled bastards at Theramsul, which is the floating wizard city in the middle of the plane, like between the 3 continents. It's a large floating city in the middle of the 3 continents, where like the land of the wizards is. It's where all their colleges are and stuff.
And as
Levi would know about that.
Shara-
That's where Eldor's from.
Oh, that's the wizard college. That's where all the wizards are at.
I not have a
and
world
Shara
map in
said
here.
that she was locked behind, right? That's what the key is, to free her.
Yeah, but there's not just her wherever it's locked.
Right. If it's like a mapped out, right? What Connie said, and maybe it's just like just a straight up portal. You know, maybe Aldor might know something about the Oris.
Well, where is he?
Well, the collectors say that he's in Barat. He's in like an alleyway in Barat, like the lower city or something.
He's just always in an alleyway.
No, he's probably hiding
In an alleyway?
In Barat.
That's
the
crazy.
lower city.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
By the way, you guys are literally just standing at the bottom of the stairs right now. Well, not even standing, but your mammoths are like side by side, and you guys are talking back and forth.
I mean, I am speaking very quietly. I did specify that.
Yeah, I got you.
Well, one thing at a time, I guess. But I will say that I don't feel very good about this Ashara.
Nah.
Is he? Would he also know anything about the Dragon Wars? Dragon Lords?
Aldor?
Yeah.
Who the fuck knows what they learn over in that fucking floating place?
Because if he knows anything about either Oris or the Dragon Lords, maybe he knows something about whoever the fuck this Ashura is. Shara.
Is it as sure as Shara? Is my WoW player?
She said Ashara.
Is that Shara? Okay. I was like, is my WoW brain like inserting? I mean, I don't know what he knows. I can tell you he knows a lot about tattoos. Ben, would I know how legit was Aldor?
What do you mean, how legit was Aldor?
Like, do I know how decorated he was?
He didn't necessarily talk about, wizarding things or anything like that, but in the time that you know him, he definitely met with multiple, like, high-level figures that seemed to give him respect. He kind of had free reign to go and do whatever he wanted.
Okay.
Like, anytime you guys had to go anywhere, there was never anyone that was like, hey, stop, let me see your credentials. It was always like, oh, hello, how are you? How can I help you?
There's a good chance that he knows something, I think. And I need to find him, regardless.
Yeah.
So then, are we going there?
Well, it depends. It depends on how you.
Yeah.
What is our priorities right now?
Barat's to the west. Harrison's wanting to go east.
Should we flip a coin?
Well, we have to go to Killhammer, right?
Yeah.
Are we handling that?
We should definitely handle the soul stuff.
Definitely need to check in at home base.
Because I feel like souls not returning or souls not being able to pass into the afterlife seems like a pretty pressing issue.
Yeah.
Because every single person who dies right now is stuck.
Except apparently everybody I kill. Which is a different stuck.
Right. What, in your nightmare?
Whatever that damn hallway was.
Yeah, that was freaky.
Wait, are they actually stuck in that hallway, or was that
I don't know
just
anymore.
like an actual just straight nightmare? Oh my god.
Listen, sometimes my
That was
nightmares
nightmare.
kind of blur. I don't really know.
That had to have just been a nightmare.
What if that's the
Yeah,
same
it's just
thing?
a nightmare.
What is what?
What if that's the same thing? What if that's where they're getting stuck? What if that has something to do with it?
I doubt it. Why would I be over here then?
I need to write my mama.
Wait, okay, how are we getting back?
There we go.
Should we call our friend?
Well, let's.
Caldor had a
go-
teleportation circle that you guys used to get here.
Oh,
He also had that one installed to get back to the house. That would be done in a year or so. But we also have those return crystals, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but those are super helpful.
I'm just
If we're
saying, you
not-
guys are literally standing in front of the building that you were teleported to when you guys first came to Ogden.
Hey, why don't we use that thing?
I never don't tell Caldor anything.
Oh, I wonder if he's in town. I hit him up on the earpiece. Hey,
Well, it's only been 10
Caldor.
days.
What did you say, Joel? Or Joe? God damn.
Oh, I was just gonna see if Caldor was in town and try and raise him on the earpiece.
You call him on it, however, there is no answer.
Okay. As there so often is. Well, let's step in. Maybe he's got an attendant that can help us get back hastily.
To Caldor's shop.
You guys move the... Was that the Batman? You guys walk your mammoths the 200 or so feet to the front of Caldor's shop and dismount, tie your mammoths up, and then I mean, it is pretty late. It might be locked, but you cautiously kind of open the door and you do find it unlocked. When you open the door, there's the familiar like Phoenix cry chime, and an incredibly familiar voice hits your ear. Hello, sweeties. I didn't expect to see you so soon. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
What?
Sylvie.